Crossroads is a song performed by the hip-hop group Bone Thugs-n-Harmony, taken from their album E! 1999 Eternal and released in 1996. The song was inspired by the group's rough upbringing on the streets of Cleveland, Ohio, depicting the struggles of witnessing loved ones die and the hope of reuniting with them in the afterlife. It is dedicated to the group's mentor, the late gangster rap icon Eazy-E, and other family members. The song is the highest debuting rap single when it debuted at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100. It is their biggest-selling single, and in 1996, the song won a Grammy for Best Rap Performance by a Duo or Group. Background: there is a misconception that Crossroads is a direct remix of the group's initial song titled Crossroad. They are, in fact, two versions of the Life After Death reunion theme. Crossroad originally debuted in 1995 on the E! 1999 Eternal album. It was dedicated to Bone's dead friend Wallace Led 3, but after the death of Eazy-E they decided to remake it as Crossroads. The original song appears on the edited version of the album, though the European release has the original as track number 8 and the remix as track 18. The song is performed by 4 of the group's members. The remake contained the line, "And I'm asking the good Lord, why?" and "It's I, he told me we live to die" from the original. Bone's lightning-fast rhymes are delivered softer than is usual for the group, without profanities and creating a sad and heartfelt effect. With soft instrumentals based on a sample of the Isley Brothers' Make Me Say It Again Girl, the song has a sad yet quick tone to it. After receiving high praise for their song, the group decided to make it their third single for their already released album, E! 1999 Eternal. The song was a smash hit worldwide and reached the top of the Billboard Hot 100. It has been certified 2x platinum in the United States. Crossroads moved so quickly up the charts after its release in May 1996 that it ranked with the legendary success of the Beatles' Carly unregistered trademark T by Me Love, and Whitney Houston's I Will Always Love You. In 2008, Crossroads was ranked number 33 on VH1's 100 Greatest Songs of Hip Hop. Remix: the official remix, Crossroads, features the fifth member Flesh End Bone as well as Crazy Bone reciting a euro, but also shortening a euro his original verses, Lazy Bone and Wishbone reciting and shortening their first original verses followed by new second verses respectively and 2 new verses from Busy Bone. Music video: the music video was filmed on February 27, 28, 1996. It opens with the female vocal group to singing the traditional spiritual Mary Don't You Weep in a church funeral setting, followed by the members of Bone Thugs-n-Harmony singing the main song in several settings, such as a church and a mountain top. Additionally, an imposing man with sunglasses and a trench coat, akin to a reaper, appears throughout the video. Bone are among the few who can see the man, and watch him as he gathers souls of various individuals who are marked for death, such as a young man who leaves his distraught mother behind, Bone's friend Wally, Wishbone's uncle Charles, Eazy-E, and a newborn baby. The Reaper then leads the souls, with the baby in his arms, up a mountain where he reveals himself to be an angel, then takes the dead to heaven. Track listings: Australian CD single equals, Crossroads a euro 350, Crossroads a euro 348, Crossroad a euro 333, First of the Month a euro 615, Thuggish Ruggish Bone a euro 442. Charts and sales: Blazing Squad version, Crossroads, a retitled and reworked version of Crossroads, was released by British 10-piece hip-hop group Blazing Squad as their first single in August 2002. Background: the group's cover version of Crossroads was recorded for inclusion on their first studio album, In the Beginning. The decision to record and release Crossroads came about during the final stages of the album production. Until June 2002, the song Standard Flow was planned for release as the group's first single, with a promotional version of the Standard Flow even made available on August 5. Despite being labeled as a cover version, only the chorus from the original version remains, with the verses replaced by new lyrics written by the band. Despite being the only cover version the group ever recorded, it became the band's only #1 single, staying at the top of the UK singles chart for 1 week in August 2002. Two versions of the song exist, the main version, which features in the music video and on In the Beginning, and the full version, which contains 2 extra verses, which appears on the second physical release of the single. Music video. The music video for Crossroads, directed by 491 was premiered in July 2002. The video runs for a total length of 3 minutes and 48 seconds and shows the band performing the song on top of an unfinished flyover in the centre of London. The video also shows scenes of an underpass where a number of homeless people are living, and individual shots of each band member. The video was filmed with the phantom effect, which provides a shadow-type movement for each member of the band. Track listing. Digital single, Crossroads a Euro 310, Uproar a Euro 325 UK CD number 1, Crossroads a Euro 310, Uproar a Euro 325, Crossroads a Euro 345 UK CD number 2, Crossroads a Euro 350, Offering a Euro 320, Crossroads a Euro 350, Cassette, Crossroads a Euro 310, Crossroads a Euro 350. Chart positions. Chart successions. See also, List of Hot 100 number 1 singles of 1996, R&B number 1 hits of 1996, List of number 1 singles in 1996. References. External links, full lyrics of this song at Metro Lyrics.